Hello, hi everyone. In today's video, we are going to learn about C# type conversion, including implicit, explicit, parse, tryparse, and convert. Let's go through them one by one. First, implicit conversion. What exactly is this implicit conversion? So in this conversion, the compiler automatically converts a value from one type to other if it is safe to do, which means if there is no data loss, then compiler will take care of automatic conversion from one value to another value. So this usually happens from smaller to a larger type, which means here integer is a smaller type, double is a larger type. So from integer to double, there is no data loss. So it can happen implicitly without any data loss. So if you see an example here, we have a number of type integer, which is 100. We are trying to implicitly convert it into double D. Okay, so the final value of D will be 100.0 because this is a double data type. So there is no data loss here. This is implicit conversion. Next, if we look at explicit conversion, which means casting from one type to other explicitly. So we are telling the compiler to convert the value, even if there might be data loss. We know that there might be a data loss as well in this scenario. Okay, how we are doing that? Suppose we have a double value 9.8 and we want to convert that to an integer. Integer is a smaller type, double is a larger type. We know that when converting from double to integer, there might be data loss, but we are explicitly telling the compiler to convert that for us. So what we are doing is we are using one parenthesis here. Inside parenthesis, we are using the data type, target data type basically. Okay, so double D is 9.8. When you are converting it into an integer, then the final result will be 9. Okay, so here we are losing this extra 0.8 decimal part. Okay, because we are converting from larger type to smaller type, and there is a data loss. We are telling this explicitly to the compiler. This is called explicit conversion. Next, we have parse method. Parse method is nothing but it will convert a string to a numeric type. Okay, so this is the parse function. What it will do is here yes is nothing but this is a string. Okay, and we are trying to convert that into an integer. This is parsing. So here the string value is 1, 2, 3. So when you convert that to an integer, it will be a valid successful conversion. Okay, but if you give a invalid string to this parse function, then it will throw an exception because we cannot convert ABC to integer. ABC is a string that cannot be converted to integer. So in such a case, this parse function will throw an exception. Okay. So parsing is nothing but converting from string to numeric type. What is TryParse method? So TryParse is something like advanced to the parse function. Okay. So this TryParse method, it will safely try to convert string to type. So it will either return true or false based on the result. Okay. Suppose we are trying to convert 456 string data to integer. If it is success, then we are returning true. TryParse function will return true because it is success to convert 456 to integer. But if you provide a bad string value to this TryParse, then it will fail. Fail in the sense it will return false. Okay, so it is a safest method to use. So in real-time implementations as well, when we want to convert a string to integer, it is better to use TryParse because it will either return true or false based on the result. Okay, then we have convert class. So this convert class will provide a method to convert between the types. So it will handle null and invalid values as well. Suppose we have a string of 789. We are trying to convert it into integer. We are using the syntax convert dot to int 32. So this will be converted to integer of 32. Right? This is successful. Suppose if we have null value, trying to convert it into integer, then what will happen is null means nothing, right? So this function will make it as 0, but it will not throw any exception. Null means it will consider it as 0. So it is somewhat better and safer than parse function, which will throw exception, right? So in the summary, we have multiple methods, right? Implicit, explicit. So implicit will not throw exception. Explicit will not throw exception. Parse will throw exception when the result is invalid. Suppose if you are trying to parse invalid string to integer, then it will throw exception. Then we have TryParse, which will not throw exception. It will just return either true or false. And then we have the convert function, which will convert between the types. So just a quick recap about all the different types that we have gone through. So first, implicit, it is safe and automatic, right? Because compiler itself will able to convert this. Explicit means it's a manual. We are telling the compiler to do the explicit type conversion, and there might be some data loss as well. And parse. Parse will convert from string to integers, and it will throw error if there is any invalid string data. TryParse. TryParse will also convert from string to other types. It will either return true or false, but no error, no exception. Convert function will convert between the types, and it will be able to handle nulls and invalids better. So that's all about the type conversions in C#. Thanks for watching.